My, oh my. What could this be? Could this be another Phantom Arcade stream and at a humane hour? Is it even possible? It just might be. This just might be fucking real, guys. Finally! A stream at a normal hour. Hello, Mr. HKK Long. Hi, guys. Remember when I was gonna play that game and my stream crashed? Remember that? Remember that? Wasn't that so crazy? We're here. We're together at last. You and I, you and me, us, we. And this one's getting tweeted out, so this one's for the psychos. There will be no peace in this chat. So hold up, I gotta tweet this out. I gotta tweet this out so none of you know peace. Just so that everybody, see, everybody in here right now is worked really hard to set up notifications and join at the right time. And now I'm just gonna punish everybody who showed up on time with their notifications by just bringing in a billion people from Twitter to just spam the comments. So all of you 8-year-olds who are like, oh my gosh, I really hope he frickin' sees my OC in the comments today. I'm dashing your chances. You, small 10-year-old sitting in the audience, your OC could have gotten in today. That idea you've been wanting to show me, there's a chance I could have seen it had I not hit the tweet send button 5 minutes from now. You are fucked. And yeah, your idea probably would have made billions of dollars and been the best fucking Funkin' update ever. But yeah. What should the caption for the tweet be? What should the welcome message on the tweet be? I'll pick one comment from something. One of you. Balls. The comment should be balls. Nah, it's not gonna be balls. Zinka. I don't think it's not. Oh, GF. What is BBL? I saw somebody said the comment should be GF has BBL. Okay, wait, I'm looking, I need... Okay, I think I have a good tweet. This is gonna go live. Alright guys, the tweet's going live, so I'm gonna read as many of your comments now while it's still good, humane, normal people. Backshots when, alright, that's a good, really nice comment by a sane person. When is erect guns? Soon, bro. It'll come, dude. Phantom, can I kiss you? No. Thank you for asking, Seb. That was polite. You asked for consent. Dave, turn up your mic, please. Okay. Okay, I don't know how many of these people are humane people at the moment. Tickle time? We're doing tickle time on me? We can skip the tickle time. What are your kinks? What kind of fucking comment is that? Does is BF by Fancy Not Drippy. Now that's a good comment. Also, I have the fucking text on gray for the stream. I don't know. Maybe I chose a shitty color. Hold up. So that's like pissing me off now that I'm seeing it. But if I set it back to white, it'll also be fucking ruined. So here, wait. Just barely darker than white? Is that what I want? Is that the winning combo? That just looks horrible no matter what. This is ruined. Let's try just pure black. I feel like in all the videos I watch of this shit, the comments are like purely unreadable, which maybe that is just how it should be and that's what you guys deserve. Played DBFZ on stream. Oh, I wish. We're not ready for that. We're not ready to watch that type of embarrassment yet. Fancy Not Drippy donated $3 and said, well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Not. Alright, Fanny Arcade. Here's the question of the stream. Given the opportunity, would pull up to the party and freak it? Dude, nobody's pulling up to no parties and nobody's freaking it. We gotta review assets. It's the Pit Stop Asset Review stream after all. Look at this. Animations. Animations in Adobe Flash. Did you ever think that you'd see the day? On a scale from 1 to 20, how freaky do I get? These streams kind of freak me out. Does that fucking count? I got GF doing the Smash Bros. Clap. And then at one point, I was doing these like color fucking things to help the programmers like place this shit properly. This one's pretty straightforward. I feel like this one's not too crazy. I mean, he hops down. He's got the same pose he uses on free play, so I'm being a cheap bastard there. He comes down. I like this pose here. And then bam, he's out. Look at that nice little hand-drawn overshoot there. Look at that, that's all just one frame. This is the raw art that's bogging down your load times when you try and boot this shit up. And yeah, he's just on ones. Ripping him apart. This little guy. Not bad, not bad. So that one's simple. That one's simple. And this is a callback to the alien hominid screen. A lot of people already know that. You already know that. You eagle-eyed people, you figured out. The little GF back here, because I wanted her to be in all of his screens. She's got the little Smash Bros. Clap going on. And for this, I just put a fucking, I like masked a huge image in her, so that's probably also bogging down the game. So she has like normal colors underneath all that. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that one's just simple. Just easy. I like background GF. I like weird tinted yellow GF with no hair shine. It feels fun and cute to draw her so simplified in the background. Moving on. Moving on. Alright, next up, we have the Great Rank. This one was honestly done pretty recently. I was gonna have Good and Great share the same rank, but that'd be no fun, wouldn't it? That would just piss everyone off. I love fucking hopping GF. She's lovely. Does anybody notice that when she falls down, I was a cheap bastard again and I used the same arm duplicated so she could fall down with her arms extended? Yeah, but didn't notice that. Just a little trick of the trade. It's on a frickin' dang 1. You wouldn't notice it. Yeah, all you crying in the chat. Yeah. Fuck off. This is called game development. Get used to it. And then look, see her hand right here that she has out? That's just the same effing hand that's by her side in this frame. Yeah. But she didn't frickin' notice that. $2 million well spent. This was fun to draw though. And this one I was even like, I just didn't even want to bother with all the mask crap, because that makes the file size like fucking huge. So this GF actually is just, I just colored her this. She just is, there's no like hidden shit or masks. Like this GF just is this color. And yeah, I tried to keep the pieces as simple as possible, but give her just enough pieces to where I could parallax all her shit. We'll turn this into a mini fucking animation lesson in a second. I'm gonna read the 2 little donos we got here. Sinful Entity tipped $5 and said, if there's a reason you're allowed to say, any particular reason MILF Erect hasn't dropped yet, it's the only one that was in the sampler that wasn't in the weekend update, and I'm just curious. We're slowly spacing those out. See, the Erect sampler gave you a taste of what's to come, not exactly what's in it. And for some of the Erect songs, kind of like with Eggnog Erect, some are cherry picked to have just slightly nice touches. So some of the heavy hitters, or some of the ones that have special assets, we wanted to save to come later. And that's why. It's all about damn pacing, my child. Mr. Clean tipped $1 and said, hello, Mr. Arcade. Question. How do you make sprite sheets with Fastest 4? Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Clean. You don't. That you can only do that with Adobe Animate. So I guess there's a reason to buy that shape program after all. And Maxie is tired tipped $1 and said, who you main in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Also, do you prefer Gogeta or Vegeta? I do think Gogeta is just cooler. I mean, he's in Super Bowl. You can't fucking get cooler than that. But Vegeta is also pretty awesome. I mean, like, in the canonical Dragon Ball story of Z, like, Vegeta is, like, next to Mystic Gohan, like, the strongest character in the actual series. Like, no GT, no Super, Gogeta doesn't exist, and Vegeta is, like, the strongest, like, fighter. So, that's kind of fucking awesome. Honestly, it is a close battle for me, but I mean, Gogeta's got all the cool, sexy animation and, like, Super Broly, so you can't beat that. I do fucking love Vegeta, though. Anyway, small animation lesson here. We're gonna get nerdy with it for all the artists who are watching. For all the lame brain bozos who don't give a shit, this is no longer your safe space. Okay, GF jumping. So here, I think I started it with like this as the key pose, right? Like I key posed this one, then I did this one, and then I did like this one. And so then it's like I had the key poses set. So then it's like having her go up. What did I do? Yeah, it's like the way I separated the pieces out. I have the hair dragging behind, then the hair catches up, and look at this. She's kind of smushed, like she's still extending out, and her head starts really low down, like her head is lagging on her body, and then it springs up, like her head moves up. You can kind of see that, you can see the, what would that be? You can see her pointy little nip shooting out there. Head mostly covered in nip. Nip unobscured now. Her head, which is dragging behind from the centrifugal force of moving her fat ass upwards, goes. And then, look, her hair is almost like moving more than her body, because at first her hair lagged behind. It's called secondary animation. Look it up. Her hair fucking moves. Now, she starts to fall. Her body starts to fall, but her face is moving slightly upwards. Because look, in the last frame, the face is like connected to the chin down here. But now the face is not connected. You can see there's like a tiny amount of skin there. So the face lags behind. It's almost like, it gives like a 3D thing of like her head is looking up a little bit. And her hair is like, her body's going down, but her hair kind of isn't yet. And then when she drags down, she's like dragging her hair down with her, but the hair scrunches up a lot because the hair doesn't want to go down just yet. So then even when she lands, it's like her body smushes, but the hands don't. The hands smush after the fact. So we get some delayed animation on the hands a bit. And the hair is still smushed. The hair is still lagging behind the body. But then, bam, hair shoots down. And now it's getting more stretchy. And then, bam, it stretches nicely into the next one where the hair is super stretched out. And then slowly catches up. And we kind of got the same shit going on where the hair doesn't fall at the same rate as her. So she's like very like gooey looking. And I had a lot of fun making that one. The GF I just imagine like purely in my head, but I will say that the boyfriend one, this is based like purely off of how I imagined like a Dr. Slump panel would look. So as usual, we're aping Toriyama. The man may be dead, rest in peace, but he's still got 1,000 tricks to learn from. Zoom out just a little bit more. He follows like a lot of similar rules. He shoots down, and then bam, he's like starting to pull up. Bam, hands out. He's going up. He's going up. And then I had 1 foot lead over the other, so you can see his left foot. Bam, and he goes down, and his hands start out wide. They start out by his sides, and they kind of move on an arc upwards. And then he drags them down with him, and he pulls in the one arm before the other arm, so we get a little bit of delayed animation there. So if you look, his what would this be? This would be his left arm. Yes, his left arm like clenches fist before the other one and kind of moves in its little arc before the other one can catch up. And him too. It's like when his head comes down, his face here. It starts out kind of high up, but then it like his face even has delayed animation where his face kind of slowly goes more and more down until he drags it with him. And it's like he starts like looking down more as he's about to come up because it's like he's pushing up against his neck. I know that sounds awkward, but it's like he's really putting his fucking like shoulder blades into it before he like jumps up, and then he like then he's just get this little in between, then he's up. Happy little guy. See, he's leading with this left. Oh my goodness, my directions. He's leading with this like left foot while the right foot drags behind. So his like left side goes before his right side. And I feel like that gives it, I'm happy with that. It gives it some life. We play them both back to back with each other. I'm also pretty happy with how it came out, where like them jumping together is like super asynchronous. I wasn't even gonna do that at first. I was just fucking around with it and it just happened to look good. Like they pop off at like the same time for like that first jump, like in unison there. But then they kind of move, like she jumps, then he jumps, then she jumps, and like they don't have the same amount of frames, so it ends up like going kind of at like different rates. Do you follow me? Chat, I've been talking for a damn minute. Do you fuckers understand me? I want to see a yes in the classroom from all the fuckers who understand. I'm seeing no's. Anybody saying no? You stupid. You stupid. All the yeses, you're smart. You get it. You're the ones who will make money in life. You're the ones who will grind. Everybody saying yes right now is destined to get a heaping mouthful of pussy within the next 3 years. I don't care if you're a girl. That's destiny, that's fate. Alright. What other notes do I have? What's my only other note? I just want to say that drawing the NG accurately on these shoes, I think it literally took longer than fucking drawing like the fucking thing. Like no joke, drawing like the NG on the shoes took more time than it took to line the line work for like the hands and the head. That shit was annoying, bro. Just trying to think. Do I have the stuff? I'm trying to reuse as many pieces as possible now that we got this crazy ass Flix Animate shit. I might look for the original sketch file of this later, so we can look at the sketches for fun, for funsies. But for now, we're good on that one. Alright, next up, loss animation. We're burning through it. Look, last time we were disorganized. This time, we're on it. We're not doing a 7-hour stream today. We're gonna try and keep this succinct today. We're gonna read some donos real fast. Where were we? Oh man. Okay. Here we go, okay. Lol Grieg tipped $1 and said, what would GF do if Nene stabbed her in the back? I hate when people ask these questions that I can't answer yet. I want to say it, but I feel like seeing is believing. Not that that exact scenario will happen verbatim, but I do have some thoughts on that. See Greasy tipped $1. Hey, you were around the other day. Will we see the erect designs in one of the new return updates? Oh, you sweet summer children. All these questions that I just can't answer yet. Topple tipped at $1 and said Elden Ring DLC hype. Stream it. Hype is big for that. Dude, I have not been gaming too hard. Somebody says it's their birthday tomorrow. Moon Starbell, happy birthday tomorrow. Elden Ring, I am excited for the Elden Ring DLC, like, big time. I've been thinking about going back and, like, finishing the rest of the Armored Core campaigns I didn't fucking do in 6, but I've literally just been going on Fighter Z in my spare time. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes you need a kind of a mindless game to play. Like, I bought Stellar Blade, I think I said this forever ago. I bought it, and I've been waiting for that for years to come out, like, literally years. And I didn't even play it, and I still haven't played it. Because I can't, like, I'm like literally on. We've been working on Funkin' for like a long time, but I think now that we're getting stuff out, I'm doing this shit just like 24/7. So right now, Fighter Z, just Fighter Z, going in and getting punished by people duping accounts. That's my main grind. Am I hyped for Skibbity Toilet 75? Yes, dude, of course. Cavern Keeper tipped $5 and said, back on my shit. What's good, Phantom? Saw how you flipped GF around in the perfect animation for that one frame. I see you, I see you. Huh. Looks like you might have artist chops after all. Huh. I guess when they say people who watch streams on Twitch are dumb losers, wasn't entirely right. Psychedelic tipped $1 and said, I love Super Mario. Super Mario is my boyfriend. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous. I kinda wish Super Mario was my boyfriend. I guess the closest I can get is just talking to him on character AI and telling him I love him. And when I ask if he wants to have sex, the character AI thing just acts weird and is all like, please don't talk to me about that. Lyle Lambs tipped $1 and said, "Have you seen the Mario Madness mod?" I think I have. It's like big evil Mario. Yeah, he's pretty evil, dude. Yuri Kuznetsov tipped $5 and said, "Will we see another one of Daddy Dearest victims in the next major update like Spirit? I've been dying to know the fates of the others ever since week 6. Can you also please draw James from Smiling Friends, aka the guy who ripped Charlie's nose off?" This is not a drawing stream request stream, but yes, because it's a Smiling Friends request, and because he tipped $5, I will do it. And I've kind of wanted to draw that guy, but we'll do that in a minute. Oh wait, you asked a question though. Will we see more victims of Daddy Dearest? Yes we will, actually. I'm Kibi tipped $10 and just said smiley face exclamation point. Now that's a true winner right there. That's somebody who lives for nothing. No comment, no anything. Just I'm Kibi spreading joyous whimsy. And I feel it. I feel whimsical. John at W2Ws tipped $10 and said, "What's good, Dave? Will we be seeing the FLAs for some Weekend 1 stuff? Backgrounds, finished plays and assets, and the stuff out of this update released publicly soon or nar? Also, if you're accepting doodle requests, can I get an Omori from Omori?" The doodle requests are already stacking up. Alright, we'll do one Omori from Omori. That's it. Them and Charles. That's dang it. We'll do those real fast, just for dang funsies. Since you guys both asked for it around the same time, we're gonna have to see the two of those characters interacting together. I don't make the rules, this is just how it is. Also, I'm not turning brush smoothing on. This guy from Omori kind of looks like Chill Chuck from Delicious in Dungeon. This is what your drawing requests have got you. Hope you guys are happy. You guys asking for this at the same time made this real. This guy's a much bigger nose than I'm drawing with him. Smiling Friends characters are kind of hard to draw. I can't also, by the time this stream ends, because I'm not gonna, like I said, this one's not gonna go on all night. Dude, I stream to you guys, and then bam, new Smiling Friends episode. It's like I'm being rewarded for streaming. Every minute of my life, I'm just passing the hours just so I can get to the new Smiling Friends episode. Everything else in my life, everyone I love, Tom Fulp, Jeff, Fighter Z, it's all just crap to pass the time. It's all just worthless slop to get me to the next Smiling Friends episode. Oh my goodness, this character's so hard to draw. Hello, Dave. Hello, everyone. Hello, Cam Animations. I'm so dyslexic with the usernames, bro. Drawing his arm first, I made things way too hard for myself. Okay, we almost got this. After resizing 50 billion times, I think we've got this. So now his head needs to be bigger. Oh god. Dude, if this ain't Smiling Friends meets Omori, I don't fucking know what is. Now, if this isn't a drawing worth $10, I don't know what is. They're not even leveled properly. There you have it. Smiling Friends meets Omori. Oh, I didn't shade in his hair. There, now, there. Oh. Dude, that's like Omori. Dude, your mama makes you a pizza pie? We fucking call that Omori. When your eye meets the sky like a big fucking apple pie. Now that's fucking Amore. Meets Smiling Friends. On with the dang review. On with the dang review. We'll read Dono's later. When will FNF collab with Skibbity Biden? Probably like real soon. But before that, we gotta do an asset review, bro. Boyfriend. Oh, boyfriend lost, dude. He's not doing so hot. Oh, he lost the battle. Well, technically he won because he didn't lose his health, but he just performed like shit. This is his boyfriend after just barely getting through a song. Oh, what, you think just because you survive with enough health you win? No, if you play like crap, you fucking get your ass beat, dude. I really like this frame. I think this entire fucking animation was just to get this frame in, honestly. Though I do like him falling with open hands. Also, look, I could have just tilted his head down, but look, that got a new drawing. When you're fucking 8 years old and you're wondering why your game takes 80 hours to load, it's because shit like this face, which could have just been the same symbol tilted down, I just redrew it. and wasted my time and filled the game files for no reason. Because it looks good though. Unique frames look good, don't you fucking understand? And he gets his face smashed down. I was wondering how I wanted to put blood into this one, but I felt like that would make it... I like the chill vibes on this one. I feel like a blood shot out wouldn't be chill vibes anymore. Am I good at my own game? No. No. To test the erect charts, it's like we have this program on our team, Fabs, do that. Well, I test the erect charts. Fabs makes and tests the nightmare charts. If we made the game according to only what I could beat, this game would be fucking cooked, dude. There'd be like no hard shit in it. I'm okay at the game, but I'm not like good enough. And there's people want hard songs. There's no joke. There's a fucking dude at the local Starbucks near me who like plays the updates and like tells me what he thinks when they come out. And the dude fucking just, he's like, I just full cleared Satin Panties Nightmare the other day. It's like, god damn. The Starbucks baristas are better at my own game than me, dude. How is this happening? Dude, this dude, what is it? Hope the Starbucks is to your liking. Is this Mr. Barista himself? Grow Law? Is that really you? Dude, Starbucks is influencing the game and the charts. The baristas are giving feedback, guys. Shit that's in the game one day might not be in the next game the next day. Fucking based on what the Starbucks baristas do and don't like. Skippity barista. Alright. Asset review. Gets his face smashed in. More unique art. I was feeling it that day. Yeah, the frame of GF falling. I saw a community game use that in the photo. It charmed me. Also here, because I needed thigh pieces to move around, I accidentally didn't realize that technically in this pose, it's like... I didn't realize like how high up her dress was in this one. Like I needed like thigh behind the leg or else it would look weird. But it kind of just looks like her dress is just rising up like really high. I guess you call that a happy accident. Yeah, she literally is like asshole to hat on this guy. When he stands up and gets back to fucking work, he's gonna have a huge brown mark on the back of his hat. Completely a mistake. That was... I did not intend for that to be like that. I think a few of these screens ended up kind of having her like ass out sort of, which was not... I promise it wasn't the intention. It just kind of... it happened. Yeah, I like this animation. Yeah, we're gonna do another small animation breakdown for the nerds. So look, first of all, so we have a unique frame of her falling, but then bam, now we're in cheapo mode. We're just cycling around pieces, and I'm pretty good with reusing these pieces because like look, check this out. So she clenches everything in. Because she's like, oh, my heavens. So we get a different face, and the face I think sells it as like a new pose. And then look, she eases her body parts down, but like leans to the right. And look at this, the face switches, but the face, it like shrinks, like it starts out kind of wide, and then stretches. I just took the same face, and I stretched it in like this. Because look, that makes it, I mean aside from the fact that it's missing that bit by the hair, you know, that makes it look like she's really looking to the side. So that's how we did it. That's how we got the effect. We kind of get like a cool 3D effect where she looks to the side. I won't lie, I don't know how I feel about these drawings anymore since these are so old at this point, but I will say I do like the animation in this. I do feel like the animation came out nice. And then yeah, so then we get a nice little blink, and then she switches to the other side. So her whole body leans. The body doesn't even turn. I just like skewed it a bit and had it lean over. And then look at this. Classic cartoon effing bullshit. Look, real fast, her hair just flips. Where it's just her head flipped to the other side. Same with the hair. They just flip on over, bro. So here we get like unique palms opening up for the shrug, but like aside from that, this is pretty economical. I mean, this is just reusing the pieces. I don't think this is a blend mode though. I think I frame by framed this just with different colors. Yeah, I did look at this. I didn't use a blend mode because right now Flix Animate doesn't support blend modes. So I just chose the colors for these to give it like a flashing light. And I like doing stuff like that. I guess technically it eats up more space, but it's a tiny graphic, so it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't that have like a nice fade to it? I'm more proud of that than the fucking art. I'm talking about the boyfriend graphic here that fades out. Oh. What key do you press to zoom out in Flash? For anybody in Flash right now, it's you hold Control and then you hold Spacebar and click to zoom in, and it's Control. You hold Control, Spacebar, and Alt, and then if you click, that zooms out. That's how you do that. And you hold Spacebar to drag the canvas around. Is there anything more to this one? I think not really. I think one thing I also liked about this one was she sits kind of like exactly where the shoe is. So like the shoe gets like knocked out. I think the shoe kind of has a nice like subtle animation for being knocked into place. Kind of makes it feel 3D where it's like behind her legs but in front of boyfriend and settles down. This is also a weird case where you get to see boyfriend's shoe not on his body from like a weird angle. Dave, will boyfriend be black in the full game? I mean, probably not, unless Daddy Dearest and Mommy Nearest are up to some crazy shit and cast a curse on him. But would it be a curse or a blessing? Huh. I'll let society answer that one. Black Friend versus Darnell. FNF really says a lot about society. I think so. Alright, well that's this one. This one just loops. This one loops. I tried to make the loop not super obvious. I just want it to be where you can sit on the screen and watch this stuff and just be like stim out, just like relax. Like if you just played a stressful song, I want you to be able to just kick back and watch like a nice loop on the screen. Just chill to fuck out. Her shoulder behind her torso. I put it in front and I felt like it looked weird on this one. Alright, and moving on. Wait a second. Yeah, so now, look, wait. Did we? I don't think we looked at Excellent yet. We should look at Excellent before that one. Did I not pull up the Excellent one? We can't look at the perfect rank yet. We can't fucking look at that, even though I made it on stream. Here, wait, hold up. Listen, I've learned my lesson. I'm not opening up more fucking shit on here. Okay, I'm gonna find the Excellent animation, open that up. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I fucking have it right here. I like just skipped, oh, I skipped over it when I was looking at the other shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we gotta go over this before perfect. So here we have this pose again. And then, see, I did most of this on stream. I feel like people remember this from a long ago. So boyfriend goes down, is falling with that classic frame. He gets super squashed and smushes down really hard. Sucks himself off for a second. And then rises back up. He's happy, he's joyous. He's got kind of wavy hair for some reason. I was feeling it that day. He's got the crazy line art, the colored line art on his fucking hair. This is a weirdly unique boyfriend frame, but I like it. I love these girlfriend frames. I still do. I still really like these. Some animations I'm already sick of in the game. Literally animations, some of these animations that I've been prepping for like years for these updates, I'm already sick of, but I do like these GF frames. So here we have GF falling down. I don't even know if that's made of pieces. That might just be raw art. It's probably raw art. Yes, it is. Nice big GF frame. She falls. Bang. Boyfriend. Nice. Look. You get to put a hand there like that when you're that close to somebody. True love allows it. So look in the background. We're doing more nerd shit animation review for this one. So look, we just bend his pose in. He recoils a bit to catch her, and then her hair falls down behind her. We switch to a new pose of her. She's hands clenched, legs clenched in. His hand slides off her ass and more into like the crevice of her legs. And now he's looking down again with the same head he was looking down with here. So we get to reuse this head there. This troglodyte body in this pose. But yeah, that head gets some reusage here. And then lifts his head up. We get a unique head here. See, this is quite a strange angle for boyfriend. You don't often see that. And yeah, girlfriend. He's spinning her around. So her hair drags along. He flips her around. I do love this drawing. And then bam, he's in pose. After a nice snap in, bam, 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 bam. And she's damn stimming. I felt like this one wouldn't be fun to watch if it's just her stimming. I feel like that is pretty good, but I feel like the expressions on boyfriend, I think those push this one over the edge to me where I'm happy with them. You can tell he's proud of himself. I feel like I like that. This expression also is weird to nail because he's kind of like like eyeing you up with like kind of like the rock eyes. Where like look, his one eyelid's down, the other eyelid's up. This one was weird, but I do think it came out good. I like this one a lot. And yeah, once again, you know, here we have her face kind of turns in with the classic 3D shit from the other one. Her head feels really 3D in this one. I feel like if it ever feels too 3D, it'll feel weird, but I think this one pushes the perfect limit. Because it also does kind of like a classic cartoon snap between these faces. There's some nice in-betweens that make them not feel disjointed. And yeah, kicking her little feet. Once again, I just wanted to put thighs behind the arm, and it kind of came out like ass cheeks. So here we have the girlfriend with just the fucking ass out. Boyfriend loves it. Also, just to give him like a bit of resistance, I did have his, you can see his hand here. His arm does kind of like buckle and move with her like kicking around a bit. Yeah, I like this one. This one's chill. The song for this one by New Furry, so good. So good. It almost rivals the Perfect song, but I think that the Perfect song is just like amazing. Maybe down to personal preference, some people might like the this is for Excellent. Some people might like the Excellent song more than this one, but I don't know. Sometimes it's a tough call even for myself, but the Perfect song is just like perfect. I think it stacked up nicely, where Excellent is like this close to being better than the Perfect one, or not even better, but being more energetic or like more bombastic. And I think Perfect just manages to outdo it just at the right amount. Alright, and that's Excellent. I like this one. This one is, they're getting like progressively gooier as these go on. Like Boyfriend, the way he like slams down to a pile of like mush, and I really stretched him before he landed here, so he really feels gooey in this one. Alright. Next up, guys, the Piece de Resistance. Another one animated on stream. A personal fave. Here we have the perfect animation for if you get all notes in a song. If you don't miss a single one, and you get a pink P, which real fast. Oh my goodness. The chat. That's why we need a moderator in here. Getting scared. The chat's gooning. Alright, go ahead. Get it out, you freaks. Go ahead. Yeah, I went in recently and just extended Boyfriend's legs because it was clipping where you could see under him in the game. So I just went in and made his like fucking legs like weirdly long. That's a boundary break for you. There's a lot to break down in this one. There is. So I think I might read donations before I break it down. Look at him. He's like praying. He's like thanking God for everything he's ever been given. Imminent plundering. Okay, listen, there's a lot to this one. We'll review it. We gotta read some donos first. Alright, Goob Lore tipped $6.58 and sub Dave. Love that update coming out so far. And hope you and the guys are doing well. Also, how'd you come up with the poses for characters, arrow key animations? Does it depend on personality and design? Also, can you please draw the Ed Boys on karaoke night? Thanks, my guy. I'm not doing drawing requests tonight, aside from the 2 drawing requests I did, lol. But, I can't answer your question. Which is, the poses do depend on, like, personality. Like, the mom is, like, super bombastic and is, like, posing all around. And the mom is quite lovely, quite fine. I mean, like, Girlfriend's poses in tutorial are based on needing to teach you shit. I don't wanna fucking listen to this song in the jungle playlist. Skip this shit. Is this the final song on the list? Oh, good lord. We need new jungle playlists, guys. I can't work like this. Need jungle music. Well, to think.
I will write the introduction.
No, this playlist doesn't have gameplay. My needs have become too extravagant. Okay, here, this one has gameplay. Need stim video in corner. Okay. Yeah, poses depend on personality. Like, Girlfriend pointing in tutorial, it's like, obviously, it's to have her point. I also try to normally have the poses not be too bombastic, or I feel like they don't connect. I think they look good when they move next to each other. Some small history on the posing. When it came to making a Game Jam game, I was trying to think of what the simplest game I could possibly make was that had the least amount of animation that would feel satisfying. And when I first was trying to learn how to animate, I would watch the Egoraptor cartoons and I'd look at them moving between the snap poses. And originally I was like, oh man, that's all you gotta do. If you just snap pose the characters, you don't even need in-betweens. You can just do lip sync and snap poses. So like I always grew to really like that stuff because of the Egoraptor cartoons. Even though later I did learn how to animate more for real. But then I still, in my head, it's just like, oh, well, if you just snap the characters between poses, that's like the fastest way you can do anything. It's like the quickest animation shortcut forever. And so I was like, okay, a game that's all snap poses. That's the easiest thing I could possibly make. And now I've spent like fucking 4 years making it. But at the time it seemed like a good idea and it kind of worked out. Eddie Boss tipped $3 and said, "Hi Dave / Mr. Arcade. I was just wondering how long each of these took to make. If you don't remember, that's fine. And have a awesome day." The result screens take a long time to make. They take like, I can like rough animate. Well, okay, it depends. It depends like, kind of like how much I put into them and how much I put them off. I feel like with anything in life, if you put it off for too long or like make it out to be too difficult, it can become like, how do you say? You can trick yourself into thinking it's more complex than it is. I think at its fastest, I could make one of these in like 2 days if truly I was like torturing myself. I might even just feel sick if I do one of these in 2 days. These normally take like a week or like more, like a little over, like a week or more. But like I'd say like half a week if I'm truly just locked the fuck in. And if I don't make it too complex. Like, what is it? This one, I like surprisingly managed to get this done pretty fast. But like perfect rank, I remember just like sitting on the couch with like the Mobile Pro and just like doing this for days. And I got Breakfast to help me. Breakfast, who helps on the game, I animated the clothes, but he did like the line art and like shade and color for them falling. So thank you, Breakfast. Thank you. SBMB tipped $1 and said, "Hey Dave, hope you're having a good day. Have you seen the animations of the comics? I think you've seen one about a year ago. I've been helping my friend who made those animations with an Android comic. Should be out this week in case you want to check it out." That sounds awesome. I have seen those. Those were like sick. I'll definitely check out what you guys have cooked up. I'm excited. If I'm thinking of the right ones, you guys managed to nail the mannerisms like pretty well. Alright, we'll get through a few more donos and then we'll get to more review. I just don't want to leave any no donos left behind, guys. This is a bit of a nerdy question, dog with glasses and pointing finger. But since you animated the normal Pico game over screen, the knife throw, after the delay, did you originally intend for another game over screen to be there? Or was it always planned from the beginning? If you mean like from your boyfriend screen, when I first made Boyfriend's Game Over, I thought of that as like a joke. And I remember explaining it to Jeff, saying that like a character would like go to a skeleton and his nuts would pulse blue, and Jeff rolled his eyes and was like, "Dave, just tell me what you want to order from H Mart." And we got our food. And then I actually animated it. I think when it comes to other stuff, I had no idea that I would ever do more characters for the game. So like, all of them are a surprise to me. I'm Kibi tipped $5 and said, "Have you ever heard of Forbidden Zone 1980 movie?" No. I'm gonna look that up on my phone real fast. Forbidden Zone 1980. This looks fucking scary, dude. That thing's so I was having to give me like fucking nightmares. Funny guy 342 took $1 and said, I'm funny 342. I can't argue with that. You sure tipped $1 and said, can you draw Steve pregnant? Now, I said this isn't a drawing stream for that kind of shit, but Steve pregnant, I actually think I can literally do that in like 5 seconds. If we're thinking of the same Steve, if this is the Steve you're not thinking of, then sorry, and fuck you. There you go. That's Steve pregnant. Looks simple as. I don't make the rules. That is Steve pregnant. Boo tipped $3 and said, random question. What's your favorite piece of merchandise, either from a franchise or any kind of item that you currently own? I'm looking at my shelf behind me. Oh, man. Not too long ago, I probably have something I like more than this, but like... Okay, well, there's a book called Akira Toriyama, The World, that collects his drawings. That might be my favorite thing ever. But like a more thing I described recently, there's like a Good Smile, I think, Figma of Pit, like from Kid Icarus. Oh my god, the Figma of him like fucking is awesome. I gotta pull that shit up real fast. Yeah, this beautiful boy. This is like one of my favorite things in the whole world. He's like super posable too. You could have him do all sorts of shit. I nabbed this when I was in Canada chilling with Cam, and I just had him posed. I should post it now the update's out. I have a bunch of photos just posing him by my Cintiq when I was drawing shit. But he might be posed by content that's like still not out. So we'll see. I might post those in the future if I can dig those up. I deeply love this thing. There's a deep part of my effing soul to where I can understand why GF likes sucking on garbage. I want to put that thing in my mouth and chew on it. Mr. Duck tipped 420 lol and says, does Pico mess with big... I don't want to say this wrong. I gotta pronounce this right. Does Pico mess with big booty Latinos? I think I said that right. This I can't get this. I can't answer this one wrong. This FNF is a franchise. Depends on this. Does Pico mess with big booty Latinos? Fuck. I don't know. Shit. What do I do? Can I phone out for this one? Can I phone out? I don't know if I know the. I need a yes from the chat. Can I phone out for this question? I'm seeing a yes. I'm seeing a no. I'm seeing a yes. All right, we're gonna phone out. Where the fuck? Here, I gotta pick a. Okay. Jeff, you're on speaker, Jeff. I'm on stream. I have a question I need to ask.
Okay, all right.
This is fucked up. I'm Jeff, I'm nervous.
All right, lay it on me, brother.
Jeff, I got asked, does Pico, you know, like the Newgrounds character?
Yeah.
Does he fuck with big booty Latinos. Do you know what those are?
Yes, I think I might have heard of those.
Jeff, does
Yeah.
he fuck with those?
I mean, I'd like to think he does. Seems like a troublesome chap that would, I don't know. Dave.
What? No, Jeff, listen.
I hate you.
Listen. You and I, we need FNF to go big. We need piles of cash. If we get this wrong, Jeff, this might be the end of it all.
Well, give them whatever answer gives you whatever answer lets them donate more. Just give them that answer.
Thanks, Jeff. You know what, Jeff?
You got a bunch of degenerates listening to you. Of course they love big, fat asses.
Jeff?
The fatter the better, I'm sure.
Jeff, I just got $1 million dono after you said that, Jeff.
You could probably suggest the most degenerate shit, and they'd be like, yes. Yes, that is
Jeff,
what he
I think this is a Christian chat. Jeff, I'm going to let you get back to sleep, you freak. Get out of here. All right, guys, that was Jeff's answer, guys. I think he said yes. I don't really remember. We got a $5 donation from OK Pot. He said, "Hey Fam Arcade, I just want to say thanks for being a major inspiration for me to get into art and shit. Also, if given opportunity, would you sleep with Boss from Smiling Friends? And if so, how would you go about it?" Alright, well, that was a really good question. So, if I could sleep with the Boss from Smiling Friends, I wouldn't, because he's an old man, and that's weird. But, I guess if I had to, I guess I'd be like, "Hey, Mr. Boss, do you want to have sex with me?" If he said no, I'd respect his wishes. If he said yes, I guess to be fucking him. Kiddo Biddo tipped $2.50 and said, "Last time I donated, you gave me a stupid voice. Can you give me a really cool one this time, please?" No. Mr. Clean tipped $1 and said, "Hello, once again, Mr. Arcade. Will there be more cutscenes throughout past and future weeks?" I'm pointing to you in the audience. The answer is yes. Balgic tipped $8 and said, "Aside from the Kickstarter rewards, will every playable character be a Newgrounds rep?" No. No, they won't. Yeah, that's my answer. Not much more to say on that one. The old dude took $5 and said, "Mr. Dave, it was my friend Toast's birthday a few days ago, and I missed it. Could you please amend our friendship and call her a goober? Thank you kindly." He said the words. He said the funny Bioshock words. Mr. Toast, you're a goober. I'm in a trance state. Alright, well, just literally, guys, bear with me. We're gonna do just, literally 3 more donos and we're back to work. I promise just 3 more donos and we're back to work. Witless Witness, what a tongue twister, tipped $1 and said, "How much content do you ultimately plan on putting in the browser Newgrounds version of the game compared to the full-ass release? Also, if boyfriend was in a fight..." You're doubling up with 2 questions on $1? Bro is stretching me thin, bro. Also, if boyfriend's in a fighting game, how would he play? Zoner, Rushdown, Shoto? You can't type that on Twitch. How much content will be in the Newgrounds version? I kind of want to push the limits of how much produced money-made content can go for free in a web game. So as for the exact limits of that, we'll see. I mean, obviously it's got to get cut off at some point, but I kind of feel like for the time being, I don't know. I mean, thanks to the community, you guys have given us a lot of support, so why not just make a lot of it free for the time being? I mean, you're just gonna be able to compile the fucking game off GitHub anyway, even when it's on Steam, so what does it even fucking matter if a ton of it's for free on the web? Like, who cares? I mean, there will have to be a cutoff at some point, I guess. But, I mean, Digit Luck tipped $1 and said, hello, Phantom Arcade. Who's boyfriend Smash Bros. Main? Also, when are we getting Pit Stop FLAs? Pit Stop FLAs will be as soon as I don't forget to do them, and I don't goof off and do something else like a stream. Also, Jackie Chan definitely would have broke his legs if he slid off that. For anybody watching the thing up there. Anyway. Boyfriend Smash Bros. Main. I feel like boyfriend would just main Little Mac and just get pissed off when he has the worst recovery in the game, and girlfriend would just be Palutena and air combo him endlessly. Big Mac Ultra tipped $1 and said, yo Phantom, I love your streams. Quick question though, will we ever see Homestar Runner mentioned in some way? It was pretty important for Flash and all. Answer pending on that one. Yuri Kuznetsov tipped $1 and said, will we get to read one of Monster's fanfics? For everybody's sake, I hope not. The game might be banned in a few countries if we ever get to read one of those. Ito Joker, that's a name I recognize. Took $2 and said, hey Dave, what's up my goat? Wanted to ask if you're joining the Deltarune collab on Deltarune. You mean on Newgrounds, you fucker? I saw it got a lot of cool peeps hopping on, and I love Newgrounds. Seeing you there would be fire. To join that, I would have to play Deltarune. I played Undertale and got the perfect true ending, and it was blissful, but I haven't played Deltarune yet. Epic Antos tipped $1. Hey Dave, will we get a unique result screen? Oh, I'm not even gonna read this question. You will fucking see. Charlie took $1 and said, hello, Mr. FNF. I love your art. Hi, Charlie. From Smiling Friends. I love you. Shimmy in tipped $1. I met this guy in real life. He laughed at me for not being able to say his name right. He was at Pico Day. Thanks for finally streaming at an hour I can watch. Bows like Frieza. Your wish is my command. Alright, I think we're almost through donuts. We are just gonna read a few more, I promise. There was a stream a while ago where I stopped and didn't read everybody's donos, and I stayed up all night feeling like shit because of it. Z Calculator tipped $10 and said, hey, I'm back. If you need a mod in your chat, I got you. Thanks for drawing Mothin back. It makes me very happy. I'm glad you liked it. Okay. This will be the last dono we read for right now. Background Freak tipped $1 and said, hi Phantom Arcade, Senpai is like my favorite FNF character ever. He's so dreamy. Okay, question. Are you FNF guys gonna make more Senpai related merchandise besides the middle finger stickers? Thanks for reading. P.S. Who wrote the Censored Roses dialogue? More Senpai stuff would be good. I've talked to Mao Ling about that, and they have always really wanted to make a Dakimakura of Senpai, and I fully support them doing that. As for us, I mean, maybe we'll put them in some more stuff in the future. Maybe I'm a bad businessman. I'm always thinking of the game first before merch, but I would like to get more stuff out there. Apparently people like acrylic standees. So I keep getting DMs about those for some reason. Maybe see, that's one way where I definitely feel like my age, I did not grow up with acrylic standees being a hip thing. I want toys. That's why I wanted boyfriend figures. I want toys. But I've heard that the standees are dope, so we'll see, I guess. I'll think of you though, and I'll try. Botto tipped $1 and said, when is the FNF movie? If I could ever afford to make one, I honestly probably would. Shaggy tipped $6.90 and said, hi dude, you're cool. I have one question though. Would it be possible for Mom and Miras to divorce Daddy Dearest? And the answer is no, because they love each other. And Daddy Dearest is addicted to her pussy and Vagine, and she's addicted to his pingus. Sonic reference. And now, back to the show. So here we're looking at the perfect animation. I bet you never thought we'd get back to this, huh? Read only about 1 billion fucking donos. I see the mom and the dad as like just a true married couple. Like they they're just completely compatible. And they just have the classic boomer issues of woman can't live with them, can't live without them. I just super imagine them as, aside from being world famous and kind of fucked up and psychopaths, other than that, they are just your typical parents. There's a classic married couple. I think boyfriend and girlfriend might be a slightly healthier couple in the long run. Actually, definitely a healthier couple. But I still think that the main parents, I mean, just classic boomer love. Does it get any better than that? Anyway. So here we have this. We're back to it. Remember this? Remember when we were looking at animations? Boyfriend lands, gives him the self-suck, grabs girlfriend, spins around. Oh, but it's different this time. Now we're seeing boyfriend from weird-ass back angle with that back hat. And then look. I just flipped the effing frame and these stupid fucking kids don't even realize it. These stupid fucking kids just continue to play the game and not even realize all I did was flip the frame. Listen, I saw somebody comment on the no ass thing. The jeans are packing it in, okay? These jeans, they're tight hemmed around the waist, alright? They're baggy on the legs, tight hemmed around the waist. If boyfriend walked around with his regular ass size constantly, it'd be like that fucking gif of all those black dudes who turn their heads and look at that guy walking down the street. So here we flip the frame, but here's the thing. Here's the saving grace on why this looks good, at least to me. Here we see like her legs, like she's spinning in 3D. And then here we see her head poking out. So like he just got flipped, but she actually feels like she's moving. She sells the 3D-ness. And then look, we took the head from this frame. I feel kind of clever for this. And I just flipped that and put it here and turned him around. So we really get like a weird, it looks pretty 3D, doesn't it? They kind of do this like spin. This is a pretty economical spin that's made of like a lot of already existing pieces. Once we go through this, we get my favorite part. He goes for the toss. He tosses that bitch. And then it's almost like she's in a Nintendo Switch game and really far away. We get the low polygon render distance GF. I like this little creature right here. This may single-handedly be my best GF drawing in the game. I'm not sure I'll top it. She gets her ass fucking pro football player to cross the screen and damn, slams into the wall. Bullseye, bro. Her ass is in bed now. We get a 1 frame fall animation. You love to see it. This is peak GF, guys. If you can't handle her like this, you don't deserve her with her ass sticking out of the dress and all that shit. If you can't handle peak GF in this form, you don't deserve GF at all. If this GF doesn't get you as excited as GF with like massive fucking bits sticking out, you're not a real GF fan. You're a poser. You're a GF tourist. like that comment. I want her. That is so direct. That's like, that like shivers me. That scares me. I mean, there's that, like, you can say I love her, but I want her. Not even a period at the end of the sentence. I will take her. I feel like I will take her. That's like trying too hard to sound menacing. I want her with no period. That's like I feel like that's a guy with like a blank stare. And then now we'll do the final review here. So we get this economical throw where it's like I really just stretched the pieces for boyfriend's throw as far as I could. Got like the head, the body, the arms. I just pushed all of these like to their limit kinda. I think I kinda like, cause I think I made this hand like grow like this. I made it subtle though, but like it kinda looks like this hand is going towards the viewer. Like this one shrinks like it's going into the distance. And this one grows like fucking goddamn shit's coming at you. I probably could have pushed that even further, but like I feel like it looks pretty good. Like literally, what would it look like if I pushed it further? Like, let's see. Maybe honestly, maybe it'd be better. See, look at that. That, bam. That shit feels crazy. And that's making the arm even bigger when it's coming at you. But I don't mind it being subtle the way I did it. So his hand grows and comes at you. And then he smushes down. I think this is like one frame. I don't even think this is pieces. Yeah, this is just one frame. Smushes down. I just like skewed him and smushed him around and stretched him. And here we go. Now we're into the thick of it. No pun intended. He leaps out of his clothes with love in his eyes and heart. Yeah. Don't ever say I fucking did nothing for you. The song is distracting the fuck out of me, even though it's awesome. Skip. I like this one. Yeah, so he's ass out, and then he's feet out. We get the grippers. Same like the hand, he's only got 4 toes. Spread out nice and wide. I drew this on stream. Was anybody here? Does anybody remember this when this was drawn live? Oh, so long ago, back when dinosaurs roamed the fucking earth. Me, says Jin7. Mr. Cuppo says yes. Sebi says yes. Shay Reyes says yup. I know Shay Reyes has been around. Shay Reyes is like one of the ultimate fans. They're always around. Damn, we got a decent amount of you guys actually remember. That's scary. Tickle me now? That's not a yes or no. Like this, he gets some good frame by frame here. He gets 1, 2, 3. He gets like the full tilt, because there's no other way to really make him feel like he's going in an arc. And then finally we get to this pose, and then I think, yeah, see, we start to get cheap here where we reuse this pose a bit. And then we switch to another pose where he's got like his fat little chicken legs just stretching to inhumane proportions. And then we just stretch that out and cut it off, and he just dives kind of just like magically into the bed. It doesn't matter. You can't fucking tell what's happening when it all goes as fast as it does. He's going under the covers, guys. And yeah, I think I am happy with this animation because I really like the delayed animation on the clothes. Mario 64 painting on a bed. That is kind of it. You're just going into it. Mario dives into fucking bomb on battlefield after tossing Peach in, and then the painting just rattles around afterwards. But yeah, like the shoe down at the bottom, it goes quick because the shoe is heavy. The socks get like some crazy fucking distance on that shit. But I think the shirt wafting down, that makes me happy. And yeah, what are they doing under that bed? What could be going on under there? It's a whole separate world. A world I know nothing about. My pure mind can barely even comprehend the amount of tickle fights happening under there. And then this. So then outside of the animation, we also have this to kind of give it. Does anybody, this is a deep cut, but does anybody know what these hearts coming up over the bed is a reference to? This is a long shot. This is a long shot. But I feel like some of you might know. I mean, Lupin the Third is what the animation's based off of. But the hearts above the bed, I almost verbatim kind of copied an animation from another game that has a equally, well, how would you put it? An equally implied. Everybody's saying Sims, not The Sims. I'm gonna go extra deep cut and say that I also referenced the same game and this type of animation in a cartoon I did. There we go. Patchy Soul's got it. It's Peace Walker. In Peace Walker, there's a special box you can get that your scientists can create called the Love Box. Let me find it. MGS, Peace Walker.
Start by editing your co-ops
I
conversation.
don't want a fucking guy giving me commentary. I want a commentary-less run. Now this is a video game. What is Snake up to? Cool big boss shirt, dude. This game is just ridiculous. I love this game.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
You can use the fucking like comms from fucking like online to talk to people.
Your beard hurts.
What exactly do you plan on doing, boss?
What does boss plan on doing? What is he up to?
I said no.
Oh, boss, no!
Cut that out. What are you going to do now?
This game, man.
Snake, your beard hurts.
What a terrible thing to do to a lady.
Everybody coming over the comms to just roast you as they watch you from like a helicopter.
I said no.
Snake! What do you think you're doing to boss?
Oh my goodness, this is so awkward.
Snake, your beard hurts.
And then,
May I ask?
in the end, you pull out your box, your love box. And if you did well on your
One
date,
more?
mission complete.
Over already?
Oh, Snake. Oh, and it only gets one heart if you get the over already. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, see, like, there's more hearts coming out. That's fucking funny. So yeah, that's video games, folks. I want to watch this other one real fast. For everybody who's gonna play the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, just know that this takes place a few years after that. So like, this one has the sad music. She's like chasing him in the love box. She's tripping, trying to catch up to him. Metal Gear. I feel like if you just watch videos like this, you would never understand what the fuck this series is about. Like the music, the scary music as she catches up to him. So yeah, I kind of copied the hearts from this. Now that's a video game. FNF, see, watching that, FNF feels tame compared to that. That game's rated T. That's a T-rated PSP game. Oh wait, okay, wait. Somebody just asked about it in chat. We've gotta see one other ask. See, there's a few dates you can do in Peace Walker, and your assistant that you work with in the game. You can also go on a date with him.
The sunsets are so pretty here.
Are you feeling okay, Kaz?
Yeah, I mean,
I've been waiting for you. Nice pets. Maybe we were meant for each other. Take me to heaven, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Can't wait any longer.
See, look, I was so weak, I removed the Darnell kiss from the one comic, but Kojima's just putting shit like this in his games.
I knew you had it in you.
Naturally.
I like it.
I like you too.
You're pretty good.
Cut it out. You're making me blush.
Sweet dreams.
You mean in your arms?
You mean in your arms?
Start talking.
I got nothing to hide. No skeletons in my closet. Okay, okay. There's one thing I never told you. You were always my...
It's crazy now that I've played No More Heroes, and I know that the Kazuhiro Miller voice actor is the same as Travis Touchdown.
Stop it. I'm not that kind of guy.
I have to comment this is I love
I
gay
guess a
porn.
little fun and games never hurt anyone. What exactly do you plan to do with Monsieur Miller?
Monsieur Miller.
I thought Miller was your friend. I don't think I'll ever understand you two. What you two choose to do with your time is up to you. But I am not impressed with knocking someone out to take advantage of them.
Oh, come on. That's not what Snake's doing. He's just hanging out with his friend.
You want a picture of me? Make sure you get a good shot of my muscles.
You can use like all the mechanics
You're
in the
making
game
me
to like
blush.
interact with them. It's like so amazing.
Those things don't have X-ray vision, do they?
What is this writing? Like this still blows me away. Even after I've been learning about this game for like over a decade.
Right. Ooh, got room for two?
So yeah, Peace Walker's kind of a cool game.
Glad to be with you, boss.
Good comment.
Not my thing.
That's cold, Snake.
Oh, Snake turning him down and getting sad. Oh, that's funny.
Surrender.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Anyway, if you wonder why I put stuff like I do in FNF, well, I grew up playing that crap when my parents weren't looking. Huh. Does that just effing explain it or what? Anyway, yeah, now that we watched that, let's get back to it. Anyway, that's what these hearts are from. I really like the way those are animated in Peace Walker. It's so charming. I changed it a little bit to make it different, but I really like the way those look. The ones in Peace Walker kind of spin around like in crazy like 3D. And that's the perfect animation. I'm moving on. Here, I have a file that I dug up It's got a bunch of old shit in it. I'm gonna do a quick check to make sure that Tetrabit Gaming doesn't get any good finds out of this. And once I'm sure that there's nothing crazy hidden in here that he can grab, we'll begin the review. Alright, good to go. I'll also shrink this video down some. Oh, damn it. What the? No, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, originally I was experimenting with having the titles be kind of like wackier. But I didn't really like that. Yeah, I did sketch all this stuff out forever ago. Old Phantom Arcade drawings at this point. Yeah, I like doodled each one to see what I felt like could be fun and see if I could imagine them moving. And I feel like, oh yeah, for all the streams I did where this was in place, I did this in place to keep track of where the kind of like the window you'd be seeing the characters was in. So that's why each one of those kind of had this border. Where's the Riz update? Dude, that's every update. Sketch for boyfriend smashed on the ground. GF falling sketch. Aw, yeah, I had one here that was more simplified where her hands are together, and then yeah, I changed it to be more like her head being a bit smaller and her hands being out by her sides. I kind of got the legs right pretty much on the first take though. Oh damn, let's look at this one. This would have been a crazy fall. She's all splayed out. What do I have at the end here? I think at the end, it's gonna sound dumb, but there's a cat that like eats a melon when it's not supposed to. I think I drew GF as the cat who eats the melon. Oh, here's all the rough pieces for this. This isn't too crazy. Did I see a sketch for this? Yeah, there we go. You see, I sketched all these poses in advance. Oh, look, there we go. Excellent theme sketch. Excellent results sketch. And GF as Naughty Cat eating melon, who gets pulled out of melon to be covered in melon juice. Kinda doesn't really look like melon juice since it's not red, but whatever. Sketches behind him. This pose, I use this placeholder pose. Does anybody, chat questionnaire, does anybody remember what this drawing of boyfriend is from? This was used in a bit of promotional material fucking forever ago. There we go. 8-Sitch got it. This is from the animation contest on Newgrounds, the Funkin' Jam. That's right, that's right. I wonder what I was trying to cook here before. Somebody like holding, clasping hands back there. Early boyfriend alien hominid pose sketch. Where I was trying to figure the face out. These FLAs just get jam-packed with crap. Yeah, me testing out a Joel's head facing down. Oh, well, I like this sketch of girlfriend clapping, the early proto sketch. And I did a sketch of a sketch. That one had to go through a few revisions to get cleaned up. A look into the dark, twisted mind. I think there's another early sketch. Yeah, here we go. I was trying to figure out the faces. Like how crazy to make him. I think the final one came out alright. Alright. And now, we read a few donos. And after this, next up, we'll take a peek through this one. This one's not so crazy. Okay, Sawbutt tipped $1 and said, "Hello Dave, big fan here. What is your favorite erect mix so far?" It's Tutorial Erect and Pico Erect. Espionage tipped $6.90 and said, "Dave, when would the Funkin' crew be at a convention of any sort? I'm sure there are many fans who would want to meet you guys. And would anything be sold?" I feel like putting together like merch for a table, I don't know about that. But definitely, I mean, I'm going to be at Too Many Games in PA coming up. And I was at Pico Day recently. No, that's not a convention. Me and Cam just kind of like attend random shit. I guess not really like with a booth or anything, but just kind of go there and like wander around. Digit Luck tipped $1 and said, "What's BF and GF Smash Mans?" Which is funny because I think, I don't know if it was you or somebody else who asked that before, but it was boyfriend. Boyfriend is on the Little Mac grind, and girlfriend is on the Palutena grind. And boyfriend just gets endlessly air comboed and never has any fun. Sam Denig tipped $3 and said, "The children yearn to know. Will Pico be the only character we play as during the weekends? Please, Mr. Arcade, we got to know." And yeah, the weekends are his side story. Ostinato tipped $5 and said, "What does boyfriend think about hit 90s bad boy Bart Simpson?" I feel like boyfriend is the type of character that would watch Bart Simpson on TV and point and laugh, and then also go and fucking hit mustard packets with a hammer because he saw it on TV. Mace Arcadia tipped $5 and said, "Hey Dave, if Santa really got shot, how the flippin' fuck did I get my FNF Bluetooth vibrator that connects with the game last Christmas?" Because the Santa that was shot in the game is a mall Santa and the real Santa's still alive delivering presents. Stupid. Mr. Arzenaut tipped $1 and said, "Dear Dave, please play my most recent Flash game on stream. I promise it's totally safe and clean for chat. Totally. Take your shekel. Kisses." Oh, Mr. Arzenaut. So some of these donos, I'm letting them get a little old. Arzenaut, are you still in chat? Because if you are, I want you to know that I love you. Arzenaut's a classic new grounder. I will play your game, but I won't play it on stream. Because Arzenaut, if I know you, I know what's in that game without even playing it. I will peep it though. There's no way that that's a stream viable game. Speeds tipped $5 and said, "Yo, do you like that new Doom game? It looks so fucking awesome, like Souls like Doom, peak I fear." I literally just saw there's a trailer for that today and didn't even check it out yet. I was kind of blown away that they're just making a new Doom game already. But I guess it has been a minute, hasn't it? I care more about like Sparking Zero, Elden Ring DLC, and like Metaphor. And Dragon Ball Daima, even though it's not a video game. Needza tipped $3 and said, "Evening. Have you ever watched Osumatsu-san? I think the humor of it matches your short of it. I'm dyslexic. Matches your shorts vibe." That's Osumatsu-san? That's the thing with all of like the clones of the one guy. Are they like siblings or something? Am I thinking of the right thing? I have seen that before, but I've never watched it. It seems cool. Seems charming. Sebi180 tipped $1 and said, "Do you have any advice for the comic I'm working on?" Yeah. To fucking finish it, dude. And post it. Get it done and release it. Post and finish art for once in your life. Don't slack off. That bag of flamin' hot Takis next to you, don't down all that. The fucking 8-liter Coke in the fridge, don't down all that. Sneaking peeks of your dad in the shower, don't bother with that shit. Just sit your ass down. Finish your comic. So you can post it. Jaden Stream Stuff says, "Damn, I don't know about that one. What you don't know about hard work and dedication and not eating junk food and finishing a comic? What are you, fucking like TLC special sized? Hard work, learn about it." I'm gonna have a heart attack and die. Meme Shine tipped $1 and said, "Hi Dave, can you give a shout out to my buddy L Master? Thanks." No, I literally can't do that. I'm just not strong enough. I need to eat these bag of Takis and have the 8-liter soda in the fridge first. And there's something I gotta do with the shower, but I can't remember what it is. Mad Celeste tipped $3 and said, "Did you see the Sparking Zero trailer? Are you excited for Dragon Ball Gaming Excellence?" Yeah, it looks sick. I'm kind of in the middle of just gooning out on Fighter Z, but I'm excited for Sparking Zero. I feel like people in that game will be less mean. John W2W's tipped $5 said, "Hey Dave, just wanted to ask again because you forgot to answer the first time. Are we going to see the FLAs for Weekend 1 stuff come out soon? That wasn't in the original release. The background and some other things still aren't out." Eric was telling me that the other day. I will make sure that all the FLAs for things do get out to the public hands, so people can play with them and do whatever they want. But also, I saw somebody mod Mario into the excellent screen, and it looked like it perfectly matched the symbols. So how does that fucking work? Like, so can you data mine the shit out of it? I don't even know how it works. Mr. Retro, yeah. People seem like they already have it somehow. Shimian, I'm not even gonna pronounce your name right, dude. Tipped $1 and said, "Alright, gonna head out. Peace, dude. Keep killing it on Funkin'. Bro, I got you. And bro, I need new music." Ramen New Dials tipped $5 and said, "Hey, it's the Cassandra guy from the G Meetup. Never caught up to your streams before. Wanted to say hi. I was in the Kasane Teto cosplay, if you remember. Can't wait for Cassandra in the game." Well, Ramen New Dials, I'm reading all these donations super late, but if you're still around, thanks for coming by, and it was lovely meeting you. Your passion for Cassandra scared me. Kogan dude tipped $1 and said, "Phantom Arcade, hello. Hey, can you draw a character called Lord Scorpion? I'll send a picture of him in the chat. Thanks a bunch, Dave." Dude, $1 Lord Scorpion drawing? I'm deciding what this dude looks like. This is Lord Scorpion. Now that's a $1 stream doodle request. Alright. That's Lord Scorpion. Alright, we're catching up on the donos. We're almost done. Then we'll review more assets. I want to go through some free play stuff, and then we're fucking free, guys. We're free. Rolled up catnip, tipped $1 and said, I'm skawoo. And dude, I'm not even gonna ask. Valura Games to $5 and said, hey Phantom, I'm Val. I just want to let you know that you're amazing. I love FNF. This means a lot to my brother. So could you say this mod is mid? It doesn't have damage calc? I'm sorry, I can't say that. It's against my contract. Yuri Kurtsanov to the dollar and said, will you release the Darnell outtakes that you and Ivan Almighty, or you change your mind? Bro, I'm just lazy, dude. I just haven't put it up yet. I have like a billion videos I need to put up on the Funkin' Dev account that I also gotta do, so good reminding me on that. Inky Sauce at $3 said, can I find you in Kama Convention making out? And can I take a picture of this? Please and thank you. You can try. But we're pretty fast. Strong Frank to $3 and said Highway Blues. Wait, what? I just lost it. What the fuck? Highway Blues stinks and is mean. Sure, maybe. Abonaby tipped $1 and said, can you see your numbers and letters in color? Also rip Santa. Can you see your numbers and letters in color? What? I don't know what that means. Potionionian or whatever. I don't know how to say your fucking name, dude. Said $5 and said, hi, can you kill Axum? Thanks, man. Man, there's beef going on in the donations. How is this fucking happening? There's beef going on in the donos? Austino Supremo. Managed to catch one of these damn streams. Are there any cutscenes for weeks 1 to 6 done or in progress? For cutscenes for previous levels, you guys ain't seen any of that shit until the game is released. See, you guys ask, where's the cutoff? What comes to web and what doesn't? Cutscenes for the levels that already came out, definitely is not a web thing. Twanzi tipped $5 and said, hey Dave, love the streams. You inspired me to get back at drawing. I'm currently trying to draw my own character. Good luck, dude. See my character I drew? I drew Lord Scorpion. But enough about fucking Lord Scorpion. We gotta look at this guy. So for Santa Dies. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a special animation that plays at the end of Eggnog Erect. If you are talented enough to get to the end of Eggnog Erect, you will get to see this animation. So really, it's not for the faint of heart. It is an animation only for the most hardcore FNF fans who are good enough to get to it. Also, I have the VCam. I'll put the VCam little here, but this one's classic. I mean, this is the classic Week 5 asset.
Wow.
They had to go in and change their faces around. They have their little face where they look over.
I would go lie to you guys.
And Santa, he used to just be like 2 assets, but he got an upgrade. His eyes, his mouth, it's all separated now. So that way he can talk. So he has this mouth layer that I had to lip sync to all the audio. Then I also did his eyes to the audio too. So he got a few sets of eyes. He got blinking animation. He got eyes closed and opening to be somber animation. And he got hole in his head animation where he gets a big hole in his head. thought I said this stream isn't. The stream is not. It's not even 2 hours yet. I've streamed for like 7 hours before, Mr. Garlic GD. Listen, we're just gonna go on a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And in his eyes, he squints. He's in pain. He gets shot in the brain. This face is kind of creepy. But yeah, he loses motor control and dies. So he gets shot in the head. It's kind of a scary face. You only see that for like a split second in the game.
I go, I do.
Dude. Who's receiving better back shots? Santa? Or who? But it's gotta be, this is Santa or Santa, dude. I'm decapitating him, I'm yanking his fucking head off. But the dude has no neck. The classic cheap ass Phantom Arcade falling animation. Just like Luffy in the fucking One Piece cartoon, if anybody's seen that. He's standing, and he's down. He's down for the fucking count. It's funny, so it's okay. It's so funny to be a cheap bastard. Hayushru says, I'm back. Hello.
I have to go, I see guys. So cool,
I like animating blood. Also, the parents, not only did they get unique faces, but the gun got a unique frame of the top part going back. That doesn't have any transition like in and out of the gun, and I feel like it looks like kind of decent. I was actually pretty happy with that too. Yeah, I like Santa getting a hole in his head. I like all the blood that comes out of him. I don't even think you see all of it in the game. He gets all the blood shot out of his head. And he dies. And then this effect I like. It's super cheap, but then the parents' animations for their faces just plays in reverse to where they're smiling. Like they just really enjoyed what they just did. It makes them look like they're just so pleased with themselves. I love it a lot. Oh, do I see some chat spam? I was hoping I'd get to time somebody out today. I feel like I haven't gotten to flex my horrible authority. We did it. We used our power to be evil and to kill. Alright. And now that we've gone over this animation, lastly, we'll take a quick peek. We'll take a quick peek at free play. me find it. Where is this shit? This song is scary. We'll just take a peek at this one. Nice and simple. New boyfriend. Oh, he's clenching. He's clenching. He's so ready. He's so ready for a win. He wants it so bad. Oh, just he's about to get it. Oh, he doesn't get it. No. Oh, he actually got a loss. Boyfriend, how could you do this? We get to see it in flash with the working turntables the way they're supposed to be. Oh, he got tricked out of it. Oh, how embarrassing, boyfriend. You almost celebrated a loss, you fool. Jump scared by your own failure. Oh. Ah, well, you'll get him next time, bro. Let's dig into this one. Let's dig into the frames. What is all this crap? See, this one, it does get complicated because it's like I need the hair to be above the shoulder, but I want the shoulder to be in front of the face. So for these, it did get tricky and kind of annoying where like the hair goes over, like I had to separate it to where it can't just be one head. Boy, does that make things damn complicated. Also pretty economical. I mean, like we reuse a lot of parts from just like the normal animation with just like a different face, and like I drew in like a different hand. We kind of dip more into unique frames with this one because we have like a face that's like looking towards the viewer, and then we have arm stump for rubbing the back of his head, and this arm stump also, even front-facing body. See, I really don't know what my logic was. I animated the whole, or not animated, I drew the whole body behind the speaker. It's like some weird 3D games bullshit where there's just like more rendered than you'd think. But then for this, I realized like, wait a minute, I don't need to fucking do that. So for this, I just drew the body there like that. And I like this one. This is an animation and a drawing I'm happy with. I do like the transition back in. See, like for this one also, we kind of get into the, speaking of like the 3D stuff, like it took a while on stream, but we're back to the nerd shit. With this animation, we have this transition between the heads. What I did was this head is like longer. I like smushed it in, like over time, on a few frames, I kind of smushed it like this. Oh, like very slightly, to make it look like it's starting to like turn and like face the viewer. And I shrunk the face and moved the face in a bit. You can get a lot of mileage out of shifting parts around, honestly. As you can see it here, it's like the face, I'm like shifting the face over just a few frames, which kind of makes it look like he's, how do you say, like turning towards you, I suppose is the way to put it. There's kind of like only so far you can like push that until it looks weird, but I feel like it's, if you push it just right, It looks pretty nice. Also, in animation, you can get away with a lot. So look, I didn't even redraw this arm or anything. I like moved the pieces, and then it's going slowly, 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 faster. We got a big jump between those frames. It's slow, 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 fast, and then bam, gone. It's gone, and it's behind his head, and he just leans over and scratching his shit up. I feel like this art came out clean, whereas his head goes in like a swoosh and like a crescent moon, where his head goes down and then back up to go back into place. I think it came out alright. When I first made FNF, I kind of never imagined making more complicated animations like this for the game, but I think it's fun. Okay, we'll read just a couple damn donos. Twansy tipped $5 and said, "Hey Dave, love the stream. You inspired me to get back into drawing." Hey wait, I already read that dang one. That sounds like a girl from Invader Zim screaming. Bamboolin tipped $1 and said, "Hi Dave, how did you improve on drawing better, more dynamic anatomy? The way you draw bodies is so fluid, I love it." I think just by doing it, dude. I feel like that's not the answer anybody wants, but it's, I think, just like if you do shit enough times over and over. Here's the thing. You'll draw something. Like, I think I used to draw hands like this, where it just like the thumb just went into this. And I would always get to that, and I'd always be like, oh, how do you draw that? And then I think after like enough times I realized that there's kind of like a line there, then the hand goes up. And then you realize like, oh, there's like the knuckles there. And it goes like into the wrist. Oh, I'm drawing it behind the fucking video. Like, I feel like it's like that, or like, if I were to draw like a girl. You know, originally I would have just drawn, okay, it's like, okay, so she's got boobs, and then she's got a body, sure. Damn, now that's a woman. But like over time you realize like, oh, okay. Like, you know, if you draw a girl, I mean, this face is, that works, that's a girl. But like, okay, so you draw the teardrops, they sloop down. Then, you know, it goes in to do the upper chest. Then there's like the midriff or the stomach, and then you have the waist down here. And I feel like the more you just draw shit like wrong and have to deal with it, you eventually like learn. Like, I feel like I'm still learning a lot about like kind of like bodies and like legs, and I feel like you just pick up stuff the more that you go on and like do stuff. I'm still no master at this stuff. There's a million people who are better at drawing than me. But I feel like I'm slowly starting to get it. Like, you know, if you draw like an arm, you have like a shoulder, then you have like the bicep, and then you have the fucking part that connects the arm, and then you have the hand. And you can like stylize those in like any number of ways. Like if you were to make a character like super buff, you'd like accentuate the bicep. And like put like a fucking cut up in the shoulder. Have like the trap back there come out some. This part you just draw larger, I guess. Why not? I'm drawing under the video again. I should shrink that dang video down. It's not even playing gameplay anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you just look at like enough references of shit to where eventually you like. So what is it? It's like drawing like a person who's really strong. It's like the neck kind of arcs back from like the head, and then you have like that other muscle behind the neck that's like a lump right there. Then it goes into the shoulders. Kind of have like those veins that come down from the neck. Like super defined, like upper pecs. There's that like divot in the pecs. Shoulders. Sometimes muscles have that like weird gripping spot in the center where they're like looking really tight. There's like a weird diaphragm thing below the chest. Yeah, so like the shoulders is like this orb, and you have like the biceps. It's like the connecting bit in the arm. Yeah, I'm not super good at when it comes to anatomy, but I feel like I've definitely learned something all the time I've been alive to some degree. Somebody asked earlier who wrote the censored dialogue for Roses, and that was me. I was trying really hard to think of something that would have the same feeling but not be something that would, if your parents caught you reading it, you'd get your ass beat slightly less. Alright, a few more donos. Cyber LA Dog took $1. Yo Dave, what up? Question, will other NG/OG content have as much spotlight as Pico? I love Pico as much as the next guy, but I love to see the stories from others also keep up. Also keep up the good work, my dyslexic ass, who inspire me everyday long. Definitely, there will be other characters who get a lot of attention and love. Like a lot of attention and love. I think Pico's almost kind of worked his way up to being this, I don't know, he's kind of just slotted nicely as their pal that they fucking hang out with, who just is kind of like around. This mystic pal who they just can't fucking get rid of, I guess. So he's kind of grown to kind of get like more attention in the story, I guess. He was originally intended to just show up and be gone, but the way that like it's just kind of writing bit by bit, he's around. So maybe other people won't get maybe as much attention, that they might not be as like long standing as him, but like there are definitely other characters that already have a fat chunk of shit made for them that I think it, you know, it won't always just be boyfriend girlfriend show. Like other characters, they'll get their time to shine, they'll get their fun. B-Man 2306 tipped $2 and said more pixel stages in the future, also waffles or pancakes. Dude, do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Dude, do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. And more pixel stages in the future. I don't know. I feel like if there's one, I feel like there doesn't really need to be more, unless there's like something that pops up that would like necessitate it. So I won't outright say no, but we already got our one. Dragon hit $1 and said, wait, just to confirm, the weekend levels are just going to be Pico, right? The weekend levels are his side story, yes. Fan tipped $1 and said, hey, fan here, Major Gooner to your art. Just have an itsy bitsy question. Could you pretty please say the most epic FNF mod of 2024? Oh god, I will love you forever. The most epic mod of 2024. I mean, 2024 is not over, so how do we fucking know? I mean, so far, already we've had Hit Single this year, and there's the Peanuts mod that like just came out. So those are kind of like the heavy hitters so far. And what is it? There was Rivals, dude. There's Rivals. As small as and cute as it was, there's Rivals, dude. So I feel like it's tough to... I gotta play more of these things. I gotta boot one of these up with some time on stream and just fucking try one on stream. People have only made 50 billion of them. Might as well try one, right? Leo86RR took the $1 and said, "Hey Dave, can you draw a Tricky Hell Clown?" Dude. Tricky from memory. Giving him the holes here looks like he has freckles. This is the fastest Tricky I can possibly make. This is warp speed Tricky. This is his yaoi paddle. Vernick tipped $2 and said, "Hey, please answer these if possible. Will there be more of Wreck songs before another week destination update? And what will you do with the perfect animation and naughtiness mode? Also love your stuff. Been here since 2020 week 6. I actually do have something for naughtiness mode for perfect that we just didn't get in yet. And for songs before another week destination, that's why I gotta put out a cute little roadmap for people. No answers on that yet. Ben Boolin took the $1 and said, "Dave, why does Pico hang around BF and GF so much? They've given him and his friends a lot of trouble, so why does he bother?" Ah, man wants what a man wants. Don't you fucking get it, bro? Z Calculator tipped $3 and said, "I need to know what boyfriend Friday Night Funkin's favorite Beyblade is. It's crucial to my existence. Any generation." Dude, boyfriend would see Beyblades and run up to people and probably just grab onto the ones they're using and fucking yank it and let it rip and just smash it out a window. Just fucking into the highway, pop somebody's tires, just cause a whole intersection pile up. And then just immediately book it. He doesn't know what those fucking things are, dude. Sam Denick took $2 and said, "Please squash this silly Discourse Doctor Arcade. The offset strumline is on purpose, right? And will multiplayer affect the line's location?" Thanks, Pops. Yeah, the strumline is on purpose. We have it offset so that way it's like the player's one is closer to the center of the screen, so you're not looking all the way to the right. Will multiplayer affect it? I guess we'll see when we start doing multiplayer. And, last dono for now, Potion Onion tipped $1 and said, "A long time ago, I made a mod where the only song was called Pit Stop. Now my friends torment me with the new FNF updates, babe." Sorry, bro. You told yourself. Alright. Let's see. We've gone over all the assets for the Pit Stop update. Anything else I show would just be stuff that's not allowed to be seen. Huh. Well, that's just too bad, ain't it? We can't be showing all that. We can't be showing stuff that's not meant to be seen. That would just be preposterous. That would just be horrible. That would just be awful. That would just be nasty and terrible. There will be no leaks. There's no leaks. Stuff's coming out consistently. There's nothing to leak. Stuff's coming out quick. There's nothing to leak. There's no leaks. That's not real. Is there any asset I haven't reviewed? The question is, what would be next then? It's only 11. I think we can go until midnight. Next up should either be probably doing doodle requests or doing, I guess playing a mod would have to be it, wouldn't it? I guess I'd have to try a mod on stream for once, maybe. We gotta turn the stream off before midnight though, because we gotta fucking watch Smiling Friends when it airs, and Smiling Friends airs at midnight. We cannot stream past midnight.
Game over.
I'm just back to looking at this animation. I love this animation.
Continue.
Just a little, please. If we do drawing requests, I'm gonna say flat out that donations won't affect drawing requests tonight. If we do drawing requests, it's purely luck of the draw from chat, donations, it could be anything. So if you donate and you beg for 15 characters to be drawn back to back, somebody in the you might not get a drawing and somebody in the chat might get a drawing if they pick something good if we do that. Though playing a mod's also tempting. I'm stuck. I didn't plan out life far enough. Here we are. We got 40 minutes till Smiling Friends airs and we might use it to do something horrible and evil. Draw Charlie. I can draw Charlie. Draw Charlie from memory. I'm literally so scared of opening up a new Flash file and just fucking somehow showing something. I have the worst luck with that. Okay, got a nice clean page here. Got like a hat. This is just, I'm not looking at any references. This is just purely from memory. Did I draw that right? Like, this is Charlie if he was happy. You know what I see a lot of? I am not trying to fucking see this, but some fucking how, and I feel like I'm gonna hear a funny comment from Zach one day about this, but I have seen a lot of fucking Pim and Charlie. How is this happening? How is there so much goddamn Pim and Charlie stuff? Where did that come from? Well, that didn't happen during season 1. Like season 2, I wonder how he feels that he has just unleashed the Pim and Charlie crowd onto the world. I don't know. I don't remember what Charlie's feet look like. This looks more like a Chuckster than Charlie, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking I could draft up. I had an idea for a comic I wanted to do. I still gotta get the fucking continuation of Darnell's Adventures out. I was gonna post that tomorrow, but there was another one I wanted to prep in the pipeline already. I forgot to draw Charlie's hat. Something I'd also like to do on stream is just go through like old Famicom and like Nintendo Power volumes at some point. I saw Ding Dong do that one time. That was like the most soulful shit of all time.
Keep it up.
Dude, this is what the fans want. There you go.
Keep it up.
Let's try and draw Alan from memory. I can't remember Alan enough to draw him from memory. This is the best I got. Also, I just want to say that Burnout Revenge for PS2 actually is a good game. I used to play that on PS2 demo discs like all the fucking time. And now it's weird because now it feels like a meme game, but I unironically used to play it as a kid like all the time. This is Alan from memory. And yeah, now we gotta do Glep. I think Glep's pretty easy. This is no reference. This is just off the top of my head. Mr. Boss. Oh man, I don't remember. Mr. Boss is detailed. Mr. Boss. I don't know if I can do Mr. Boss from memory. I'm trying to remember. She's got like the Pompadour thing up top. Oh no, I can't remember Mr. Boss enough. This is even scarier than he is in the show. He kind of looks like the old guy from regular show. Dude, if this isn't the most Mr. Boss drawing you've ever seen, what fucking is? Alright, I want some good drawing requests. Finn from Adventure Time. I think I can even draw him from memory, I think. Drawing these nice and fast and loose tonight. Not bad. Kirby from memory, that's just easy. Draw your OC. Alright, I'm drawing Jocule's OC. Sonic and Pikachu. I definitely think I could draw those from memory. Wembley. SpongeBob is hard to draw. I don't know why. SpongeBob's really hard to draw. Draw Jeff. I could always draw Jeff from memory. Alright, while I draw Jeff, I always ask this a lot, but listen, I haven't had a lot of time to play games lately, so I want to hear from everybody in the chat what everybody's been playing. I want to hear latest games. And I want to hear why they're fun. In one sentence. Undertale and FNF, good answer. $17 stream. Splatoon 3 shooting fun music. Yeah, no, I've played Splatoon 3 a lot. I agree. Oh yeah, Big Run was this weekend. Oh, I just missed it. I'll live. I did play some of the new Fortnite season. Fabs dragged me into playing it, and it was fucking good, honestly. The car shit's crazy. Big Run was hard. Oh, I shouldn't have missed it. That sounds awesome. You know, guys, I gotta admit, this has been a pretty good stream. You can't even, like, front. Everyone was chill. We got to give a guy a timeout and abuse our authority. We got to draw Jeff pregnant with, like, a Tankman Steve in his stomach. But who's the father? Tom's the father. I guess he's gotta be. Oh, Tom. A loving father to the children that he has with Jeff. Starts with a hand on the shoulder. Tom's head's kind of big. I'm gonna have the fingerless gloves as always. Guys, how do you load FNF mods if I already even play a mod? I've never even loaded one up. I think I played one, but it was like, it just launched by itself. I'm drawing this under the chat. There we go. There we go. Drawing Inkling? Alright. We're drawing all this crap off the fucking top of the dome. This is a no references drawing doodle session. Too close to Finn. Once again, I don't have a reference for an Inkling up, so I don't really know how they look right now. Off the dome, guys, off the dome. What do the guns in Splatoon look like? They are like water guns. We're roughing it today. These are some pretty sloppy doodles. Looks not Inkling enough, but we'll take it. I think the Inklings normally have bigger heads and foreheads. Draw Doug Walker. That one I would need a reference for, but that actually, that's a good suggestion. I don't think I've ever drawn him. Unless I forgot. 20 minutes till smiling friends? I know, I know. Okay, Doug Walker. Let's try it. Figburn's always drawing him. He does such a good job. I feel like I need to start with his head, not his hat. He's a guy with a weird head shape. This is taking every muscle in my body to do properly. He has weirdly faint eyebrows. This kinda looks like him. He remembers it so you don't have to. Thank you, Mr. Doug Walker. That draw he's got like this little goatee thing. His lips are like fucking shiny. Kind of came out scary. Is there a better Doug Walker in me? Definitely. But for under a time constraint of smiling friends in 15 minutes, you know what? I ain't mad about it. Let's look at his sideburns in here. And we need, I feel like Doug Walker just strikes me as like nerd emoji hand up. Cause he's like, I remember it so you don't have to. Thank you, Doug. There you go. That's Doug Walker. I think I can confidently say that. Hurry up. What else? What else we gotta draw? There's a few donuts. Let me read some of those before they get fucking lost to time. Hey Dave, can you draw Peter Griffin? Boyfriend of the face of Peter Griffin from Sawboat. He tipped $1. Peter's nose. Close enough. Alright. Charlie took the $1 and said, it's me, Charlie from Smiling Friends. Now play 17 bucks. Dude, there's no time. Smiling Friends soon. Ben Bluin took the $1 and said, can you draw me Pemex Charlie intense-heated yaoi moment real? Dude, were you watching the stream a half hour ago? We already did that. Yushu took the $1 and said, I meant draw from Tankman Pregnant. Also, come to Jeff after. I'll be so fucking fight. Trust me, bro. Okay. Mr. DJ took $5 and said, hey, Phantom. It's me again, Mr. DJ. I have 2 questions. One, is there a reason the FLA for Blazin' isn't available on GitHub? I couldn't find it. And number 2, I know you plan on playing mods, but take it from me. Hold off on playing Bucks for a bit. We drop them very soon. Alright. I guess I'll look forward to 18 bucks then, dude. blazing stuff isn't in the GitHub because I don't even know why. I think it's because the repositories are split. But yeah, I gotta get the bedroom to put that shit up. Punk Shop tipped $1 and said, Hi, Dave. I love the update so much. You should draw a watermelon. Friday. I will draw a watermelon. I can do that. Dude, now if that's not a $1 watermelon, I don't fucking know what is. When I see watermelons, I just think of goddamn... I cannot draw this fucking dude from memory. I'm like trying to draw like, it's impossible. I'm trying to draw like Raiden from memory, but as Cyborg. There's just no fucking way I'm gonna get this. What does he even have by his ears? I know his ears are now. It's like Cyber Squad. I know he has long, beautiful hair, but I don't remember how that looks. I'm not gonna remember it. Z calculated tipped $7.77 and said, draw Pikachu. Dude, that's Pikachu from effing memory, dude. We said Mr. Krabs in the chat. Alright, we're doing this. Some people are gonna post these doodles online and be like, Phantom Arcade sucks at drawing. It's like, no, I have to draw quickly before Smiley Friends comes on TV. And from memory. I remember, this is gonna be so horrifying. I don't remember what Mr. Krabs like really looks like. I'm going just off. Okay, this is totally off memory. A lot of characters with button-up shirts and ties today. Mr. Krabs, you did not need to effing do that. much longer we got? Oh my goodness, we got 8 minutes till Smiling Friends. The strolling was cute, you gotta admit, kinda. That's the scariest Mr. Krabs I've ever drawn. It's probably the only Mr. Krabs I've ever drawn. Punk Shop tipped $1 and said, hi Dave. Love the watermelon. Loving you much. New ground. Cool. Rare Blend tipped $5 and said, hi. Wondering on average, how long do each of the FNF composers take to finish a single song? That super varies. Like, that songs can get done in like a day, and some songs have taken like months. Some songs have just through trouble organizing have taken like over a year before. But yeah, we have a lot of them like backlogged and just, yeah. I'd say though, when things are going smoothly, a song really shouldn't take longer than like, if it's super complicated, like a month. And most of them happen in like 2 weeks or so. Fennekin tipped $3 said, hi Fenny Arcane, can you draw Fenneco from Agritsuko? I don't remember what that effing thing looks like, dude. You gotta give me something I can remember, dude. Maddie Celeste at $3 said, have you ever played Celeste? It's really good and short if you haven't. Plus the soundtrack is one of the best. Cam listens to the soundtrack to that every time. He's like super in like the zone, in like the mega zone. Guys, I think we're about out of time, guys, for drawing and playing mods or doing whatever we're gonna do. The night was young, but we spent it. Honestly, I'd say spent is, we just blew it. We fucking wasted it, guys. We looked at assets of like these midgets from like a fucking rhythm game, and then we drew doodles of bullshit from memory. I drew one of my longtime friends pregnant. Gay pregnant. And now we've all got to go because we got to go watch TV. Alright, no, I'll leave that on. This one. Alright. One thing we should do is, even though we're all going to go watch Smiling Friends now, we should just find one person on Twitch. I miss doing this. We gotta find like one person on Twitch and just like, just hit him with some shit. Just hit him with some crazy shit. Here's a well-meaning patron of the internet. Oh man, I gotta watch an ad. Okay, this guy's apparently playing Funkin' after I watch his ad, which now we're all watching, so does he get more ad revenue for that? Listen, we just gotta get in here, spam him with a comment, and then get the fuck out so we can go watch TV and sit on our fat asses. And as the classic line goes, drink Diet Cola and watch Smiling Friends. Or what is this? Smoke pot, drink Diet Cola, and we'll fill our bellies with Diet Cola, that's it. Hold on, I got the fucking music on. I'm trying to watch this guy. Okay, here we go. This guy's practicing a damn Bopi bow. My stream is fucking lagging. Look at this shit, 60. It could be. There we go. Dude, this guy loves himself some FNF. Oh, okay, the comment, it's already come to me like a prophecy. The comment should be, Daddy Dearest, OMG, me want kissy. So that really mature and well-spoken comment should be what 700 people spam at this innocent guy on Twitch. I think I like that. I think that sounds like something that a 29-year-old guy should tell 700 people to do.
Dude. Oh. Okay.
Oh wait,
So with
dang
that
it.
part,
I
I
fucked
have
up.
the rhythm for it. I just like after the first two like pairs of like notes.
Hold
I
up. I always forget how to do this. Does this work? Did that work, or did I just fuck that up? Oh, it did work. It did work. Okay, remember, it's like OMG Daddy Dearest, me want kissy. All right, well, I want to see yeses in the chat that we know the line. Can I get some yeses before we go? I drew you guys really bad drawings, so you owe me at least a yes in the chat. That's what I like to see. All right, let's dude. See, look now, we're the smiling friends. We're gonna make this guy smile, and it's gonna play that sound effect it does in episode. And holy shit, there's in 2 minutes. All right, let's go. Wait, what? Wait, how do I launch it? How do I set it to go? Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh, is it just timing down? Is it just gonna do it regardless? Oh no, the timer's taking so long. The episode airs in a second. Oh, raid now. There we go. Yes, do it. Do it now. Yes.
So that okay. So when he starts going beep beep, it's left something right. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, I've missed this.
Wait. Wait, who the fuck rated me? Wait, I don't even know who rated me.
This is when.
Wait, what the fuck is going? Hold up. Yo, thanks for the sub, Builder. What's going
Hey,
on?
Builder, thanks for the sub, bro.
I'm just gonna let it play out. What
This
the fuck?
Steve is
Who
so
rated
nasty.
me? I can't check. Phantom Arcade. Okay. Can you see us? I can see. I can see chat going crazy. The art. Oh, the wait. Dead ass, dude. Wait, are you serious? I was just gushing over this game, saying how it makes me happy when I play it on my own.
Look,
channel,
happy,
and, like,
happy,
after I'm
smiling,
modding and shit, my own game.
like smiling,
And the fucking the artist. Oh fucking.
smiling friend sound
Are
effect.
you fucking serious?
Hold up.
Holy shit! I was sitting here like saying how much this game literally makes me happy, like genuinely, and then the artist fucking raids me. Are you wait? Like the artist or the? I don't even know. Regardless, what the fuck?
You had to do it, man. It's okay.
Holy shit!
Well,
That's actually fucking wild.
good.
Because I see the artist, like I see his clip.
Yes.